Can yoga for anxiety really help? There are many benefits to practicing yoga, but one of the biggest is anxiety relief. Anxiety can be a very real thing, and it affects a lot of people. Hello and welcome to the lindyyoga.com podcast. Yoga can help you with anxiety because it helps your body relax. When your muscles are relaxed, it's easier to cope with stress and anxiety. You'll also notice that as you learn to control your breath, you'll feel calmer and less anxious. In addition to this, yoga can also help you develop a better sense of calmness and peace. That kind of peace is a very important part of dealing with anxiety, so you should definitely consider adding some yoga to your routine. What does practicing yoga have to do with anxiety? In fact, yoga can be extremely beneficial to people who suffer from anxiety and depression. Here's why. Anxiety and depression often go hand in hand, so it's no wonder that many people who suffer from these conditions also find yoga helpful. Yoga helps people with anxiety and depression because it focuses on controlling your breathing, which reduces anxiety. This in turn can help you to deal with anxiety better. If you have struggled with anxiety for a long time, you might be interested in doing some research on yoga. The practice can actually reduce anxiety within minutes, and has been shown to reduce stress levels too. Yoga also teaches people how to relax, and this can help them deal with stress. It has been shown that this type of relaxation can reduce the severity of anxiety. Yoga also helps with meditation, which can be beneficial to people who struggle with anxiety. People who practice yoga can also gain better posture, which is very important when dealing with anxiety. It's important to remember that practicing yoga is not the same as taking medication. You don't need to have a license to practice yoga, and you don't have to pay a large fee to learn about it. In fact, you can easily learn about yoga for free, and there are many resources available online. You just need to search for them. The practice of yoga is beneficial to people who suffer from anxiety and depression, and yoga is a great way to combat these problems. While it may not cure anxiety, it will at least help you manage it. The next step is to find out how you can start practicing yoga today. Yoga's calming effect on both the body and mind can help reduce anxiety symptoms. Practicing yoga and pranayama for anxiety helps. Muscle relaxation. Increase body awareness. Better focus on the present moment. Reduce the feelings of stress and anxiety. Enhance mood and the sense of well-being. Slows brain activity associated with anxiety. Produces in the brain theta waves. Synchronizes the activity of the heart and lungs. Enhances physiology and biochemistry. Support connections when done in a group. Drives you away from negative thoughts. Anxiety is a natural human emotion. But it doesn't have to be. Yoga is a great way to learn how to control your emotions, and this article gives some tips on how to do it. When we're anxious, our body is out of balance. We feel stressed and tense, our breathing is too fast, and our muscles are tight. This is because we are thinking too much about what's going to happen next, instead of living in the moment and relaxing. Yoga helps us to learn how to live in the present moment and relax. The more we practice yoga, the more it becomes natural. And when we feel relaxed, we tend to think more rationally and logically. We also learn how to focus on something else besides ourselves. When we are anxious, we think about what's happening inside our bodies, and worry about what our friends are saying about us. Instead of focusing on these things, we can learn to focus on something else. If you're feeling anxious, try doing some deep breathing exercises. Take 3 slow, deep breaths and then let go of everything you're worried about. Try repeating a mantra, or simply focus on a color or image. If you have anxiety issues, you might want to try yoga. This type of exercise focuses on controlling the mind, and it teaches you to calm your body. Read the full article on www.lindyyoga.com and discover the 10 best yoga poses to soothe your anxiety. With how-to videos. Just click the link below the video. 10 best yoga poses to soothe your anxiety.